Good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's episode of ERP, where tonight that stands for Elephants Rarely Participate. Probably just for the better. No fingers.
That's
Dice are
you.
hard. Says me, yes. So, getting right into it, because we're a little behind schedule. Last episode? Session? Let's say episode. Last episode, you decided to leave the small hamlet of Ashbourne behind, traveling through the woods to the west to the shores of the Jade Basin in hopes of crossing over into the city of Redwater to head north to Swordbreak in search of Laurel Booth, a woman who was afflicted after an attack by slads. Quirin has a special interest in this because he too was attacked and possibly believes they may suffer the same fate. On your travels, you encountered a wandering vagrant. At a dried lake, you discovered a demon, one that you were able to discern through a very good check was of the Oberith variety, a branch of demon not often seen and thought long extinct. Reaching the shores of the Jade Basin a day later, you found Quirin's mother Banoon, naked, standing on the shore, in some form of communion with a creature that you later discovered, or at least three of you, to be an entity known as Algonaud, living deep beneath the waves and the depths of the Jade Basin. Some questions were asked. Some questions were answered, some more blatant and some a little bit vaguer. The session ended halfway through a conversation between Mo and this entity, Algonaud, where Algonaud revealed that he had a similar weapon to the mysterious Raven Queen's projection that Mo carried. Asking for the second to add to his collection, Mo obviously declined. Mo tried to make a deal, but Algonaud ended the session saying, "No, thank you. I think I'll stick with the one I have." And that's where we start tonight's session. So, at this point, Mo, you're still in the water. Banoon is also still in the water, trying to commune. She's looking frustrated. The rest of you see that. Alastair and Quirin, at this point, you're out of the basin. And Zaz and Zane are still standing next to who you assume is the ferry master, the incredibly gruff and grizzled halfling, Elmer. So, what would you guys like to do?
When does the next ferry start?
Ah!
What?
Ah!
Who's laughing and why?
Because my voice, it was probably very sudden.
I'm sorry.
When does the next ferry leave?
Well, I guess we could take off fucking tomorrow there, but well, we'll see in the morning. How's that? I got 3 hired hands to come by. Yeah, they should be around tomorrow there. So let's say tomorrow noonish.
Okay.
Hey. Now, dude, kindly fuck off. I'm trying to watch my fucking show. And he kind of sits back in his rocking chair and is still queer, and you see this now. He's just staring at your naked mom.
I'm gonna shrug and go to clear out the water from my armor.
Okay.
Can I make a perception check to see if the halfling has a boner?
No. No, you
Cannot.
Okay,
Check needed.
Zane looks disgusted.
Okay. He's just kind of sitting there watching. At this point, Mo, after Algonaud's last statement, he doesn't appear to be speaking to you anymore. And turning around, you notice that Banoon now The look of frustration has left her, and she appears more at peace and concentrating on something. You get the feeling that her and Elginod were in the middle of a conversation, and
He got
someone
distracted.
someone storming through kind of interrupted that.
Hmm. All right. I'll just put my armor back on and
Okay.
leave the water.
All right. So at this point, it's about midday. The lake itself is clear, and it's very wide across. You can't see the other side. You most of you would know, having seen maps and stuff, that the Jade Basin is more of an inland sea, or a bay, than an actual basin or lake. There's only the one stone house, and there's woods surrounding the area. You have about T-minus, I'd say 18 to 20 hours until the ship leaves. Is there anything you guys would like to do until then?
I think Alastair would kind of sit down and try and think of more stuff to give as information to Elginod. And
Okay.
just kind of sit there, not wearing his armor. Just it's kind of near him, but like ready to get back in the water if
If
an
something
idea strikes
pops in.
him.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Zaz, what are you doing right now?
Good talk.
Jordan?
I can see him
I
Yeah.
can see him lighting up.
talking, but I can't hear him.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, he left.
And?
No dice.
Oh, no, he's not lighting up at all. That's
Nope.
strange.
Can't hear you, Jordan.
Weird.
Try opening and closing.
Hmm.
All right. Well, skip Jordan.
Yep. While he's doing that, we will get back to you. Zane. Oh, is he back? Oh, no dice. That's very strange. Zane, what are you doing right now?
I'm just kind of watching out to sea,
Okay. And Quirin,
out to lake, whatever it is.
out to sea.
Hey,
Oh, there he
it
is.
Yep.
can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yep, now we can.
Okay,
Technical
cool.
issue.
That was weird.
That was weird.
Earlier when you asked, I was saying that I was looking to see if Vagar was a word, and it is. From your intro in the beginning here. It's more Vagar.
Vagar. It is a
Yeah,
word.
I didn't know
Oh,
that.
nice. Oh,
Yeah.
Welcome to English with Zaz.
Yeah. Anyway, what am I doing?
Yeah, what are you doing? That's the question.
Just chilling.
Okay. And Quirin, what were you doing?
Just waiting for my mom to come back out of the water.
Okay. And Mo?
I'm just sitting there.
Okay. So while you're all just kind of sitting there awkwardly, looking out, it's a beautiful day. It's not beating down on you, but the sun is present. There's a nice breeze coming off the water. In the distance, you can hear seagulls, and somewhere you swear you hear a fish hop out and maybe get a bug or something. You're not entirely sure, but there's definitely a more lively soundscape than the forest behind you. It's odd, but it's refreshing compared to the grim demeanor that was Ashbourne. 10 minutes go by. 20 minutes go by. About half an hour later, Banoon finally begins to back out of the lake, and she turns around. She walks through the collected devil's advocates, just back to the forest line, and there you see, sitting on a fallen log, she's placed her body wraps. I was going to call them clothing, but it's more of a wrap. So she begins wrapping herself up, and from underneath a bush, she pulls out the turtle shell shield and the absolutely massive warhammer. She kind of sits down, and she's just kind of looking out over the lake, deep in thought.
I'm gonna stand up, start walking towards her.
Okay. She doesn't appear to actually even acknowledge you walking towards her, which seems very odd to you.
Gonna wave my hand in front of her face.
She kind of looks over. Yes.
So what we have talked about, have you given it thought?
She kind of peers off for a second. I have.
And?
Again, she just looks deep in thought. Sorry, I'm about to sneeze and it's going to be really loud, but it's coming. Oh, ow. Man, that hurt. That hurt. That hurt my taint. Like,
I was waiting for it.
ERP.
ERP. We hurt your taint. All right.
You're welcome.
She says, I still intend to go to the mountains, but I intend to plan my shot.
Plan as in how?
Wait for the right moment.
So you're going to wait around an enemy encampment, waiting for a sign, an opening, well, there are patrols, monsters, things that are going to try to kill you.
There is not much that can kill me.
There are things that have killed our entire clan. There are things that can kill you.
But they didn't.
So no matter what I say, you will not stop this.
I will postpone it, but I will not stop it.
I'm gonna hit her.
Oh?
What?
Just gonna give her you're doing a smack or
No, full-on punch right to the face.
Okay, so go ahead and make an unarmed strike attack roll.
Strike would be strength.
She picked up the shield.
Yeah.
$19.
So as you reach back to throw a punch, with her left hand, she holds up the shield, and your fist connects with it. I need you to take 8 points of lightning damage. As there's a and you feel the shock go through your hand. She lowers her shield. She looks at you. Bold. I did not expect that from you.
As the leader of the clan, I am tasked with holding our clan safe. I'm gonna try and hit her again.
Okay. Make an unarmed strike. What are the rest of you doing?
15.
Zane's panicking because he can see this happening, and he's like, "Are
Okay.
we doing this now?"
I just hold.
Okay.
I just hold a hand up, and it's a family matter. We will let them sort it out.
Alastair, you're still sitting there thinking?
Zane is fully sweating,
Okay.
knowing what his book has told him, and
Okay. So at the second punch, she doesn't hold up her shield, but she kind of leans back and you kind of like punch in front of her, almost comically, almost like anime style dodge. However, go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage because you talked of the clan.
Come on, dice, don't fucking fail me now. Oh, 14.
14 on advantage.
Yep.
She kind of looks at you, kind of starts nodding her head. I'll take it under consideration. For
Punch
the
it
time
again.
being, punching again?
Punch it
Alright,
again.
Go ahead and roll another hit.
Critical.
Ooh, a critical.
Victory.
Go ahead and roll your unarmed strength
Is
damage.
1d4.
Yeah,
that's
be
strength.
1d4 plus your strength.
It's a crit, isn't
Yep.
it?
Yeah.
Doubled?
4 plus 3.
Hello?
8 damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
We can hear you.
Perfect.
Yeah. John, can you hear music?
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. Apparently it's not coming through the stream.
I have it low. I'll turn it up.
So,
What did I miss?
not a lot. Quirin just punched his mother.
Alastair gets up, sword in hand, no armor on, just running over there.
Okay.
Again, I just put a hand up. It's a family matter.
Not
Let
listening,
them-
just going right through.
Yeah, Zane's panicking and running towards.
Okay. That last one, it hit, and so you did there. Yeah, quite a bit of damage for an unarmed strike, actually. She kind of shakes it off. Go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage again.
Sorry, cat. Stop.
Fuck! Oh!
With advantage.
21.
Oh my God.
21. She kind of looks at you and she kind of wipes a bit of blood from her lip. Goes, all right, chieftain. For now, I'll listen.
Good. If it happens again, I am going to... And I'm just gonna vomit.
Okay. Scared. You just scared yourself sick.
Oh, I am fucking terrified right now.
All right, Alastair. At this point, you said you were running over. You're over to the pair of them.
What's going on? What's happening?
Talking
Alright.
to mother.
Doesn't look quite like talking.
This is a matter of family and a matter of our clan. Go
That's
sit
what
back
I
down.
told him.
Quirin, what would you like me to do?
Fuck off.
Oh, all right. And I'll look over my shoulder at them and kind of walk away confused.
What do you want me to do? Fuck off! Okay.
The continuing adventures of no one likes Alastair.
Oh.
Poor Alastair. So, Banoon kind of sits there. She's kind of side-eyeing you. And, looks over. She kind of leans in, like she's trying to whisper, but the rest of you do hear this because Banoon has a very deep, commanding voice that carries. She says, I need to talk to you in private.
I stand up, wipe my face, like, okay. I think I'm good.
Okay. She kind of stands up for a second. She walks back into the forest. Now, this is a private conversation, so you guys will hear this, but your characters do not hear any of this. Just to
Yep.
make that very clear.
Yep.
So you walk a little bit into the woods, and she turns, and she looks you right in the eyes, about maybe 6 to 8 inches face to face. She says, why do you lie to me?
What about?
Your allegiances?
Because what am I supposed to say in an entire tribe of battle fanatics? That their healer does not pray the same god? They will not understand.
Do you understand the path in which you walk?
I understand what I need to do and what is going to happen.
Do you understand what is going to happen? What it will make you do?
There are not many other options that I have had. No one else that I've ever prayed to has ever given signs or said anything.
Yet you pray to the one that gives no signs to anyone that prays to them. But for some reason it listens and answers and helps you. Does that not seem worrisome?
Everything is worrisome. Everything around us is trying to kill us. Everything wants us dead. You have gone into battle many times. I have seen what happens after battle. I do not know what they want, what this god wants from me. But it is the only one willing to give me something. A path.
She kind of looks at you for a second. She pauses and she takes a step back, looks around the forest. You watch your friends. They're not as trustworthy as I think you think they are.
They are not my friends. They are out here doing things that they need to do. Does not mean I trust them. Does not mean that I want them around me. It is simply that they are there.
Do you trust your mother's judgment?
You are full-headed and a complete asshole at times, but yes.
The only one worth trusting is the one that's too stupid to shut up.
That I've gotten the idea of, and it is very difficult not to be a dick to him. But he will be useful. That I know.
So here is what is going to happen. I cannot stand here and watch you go down this path and listen to the command of not to go to my destiny and my calling. We will go to this port city. From there, I will be boarding a ship. I do not know where it will go, and I will leave. I will come back when I'm ready. But until then, these are our last days together. Do I make myself clear, chieftain?
I am too weak to stop you from what you want to do.
You're
I know that.
goddamn right.
But when we return again, and if I ever stand a chance at stopping you, I will try. Because no matter what my god says, you are still the only family we have left. And fuck you for trying to toss it away.
She kind of just looks at you for a second, and then does that aggressive shoulder tackle as she walks past you towards the shore. What the rest of you see is you see Banoon walk out of the forest, upset. It's awkward. It's kind of like, you ever been at a friend's house and your friend's been yelled at by their mom? It's kind of that feeling. It's like, oh, I really don't want to be watching this right now. She goes and she just kind of sits on the porch. Queer, I assume you're leaving the forest as well.
After a long while, yep.
Okay, what is your passive perception?
My passive perception is 14.
14. Ooh, that's an 11. As you're standing there for a while, looking around, you see the same fucking dog.
I'm gonna try and bring out some food.
It kind of looks at you for a second, and the minute it realizes that's been spotted, it vanishes.
Yep. Sounds about right. Start chopping back.
All right. Chomping back. Chomping. Chomping back. All right. It's awkward. It's a very still moment. And by this point, about an hour has gone on. So everyone who was in the water, you're dry now. If you were wet at any point, you come back just in time to hear your mother go, "How much for the fucking ferry?" Huh? And Banoon reaches back, grabs this old halfling's chair, this rocking chair, just drags it right up and like rocks it forward. So that's right on. How much to go on the fucking ferry? 2 fucking gold. God fucking up. Holy fuck. She kind of looks for a second. She turns to the party. Kind of looks down. Does anyone have 2 gold?
Better take it out, slap it down, walk off.
Reader, what the fuck?
Says Zane. He kind of sits back. Okay. That's so we got 6 passengers. That's nice. It's like super awkward. Like everyone's like, ooh, okay. So you just kind of stand there in the tense air. Would anybody like to do something and break the silence?
I'm gonna walk over to Zane. Kind of pull him off a bit. If Zane's there.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So, the thing we discussed,
Mm-hmm.
it is good for now.
For now,
Would you like to try?
I don't think I'm going to have any pull in her opinion compared to her son.
Yes. And that was after I took a lot of damage and was actually able to hit her. It's fucking horrifying. She's like a wall. And
Sorry, I'm just laughing at the point of 1, you're complaining that your hand hurt after punching her. 2, 8 is a lot of damage. Sorry, that just tickles me.
You gotta remember, it's the cleric.
I know, it's just took a lot of damage. It took 8. Fuck. Sorry, continue.
it's like a quarter of my health.
I know it is.
That's actually oh my god, that's almost a third.
Oh my god. Sorry, I interrupted the conversation.
No worries. I think that was it.
Okay, so you will just stand there awkwardly. So at this point, it's mid-afternoon. Let's say 1 to 2 p.m. Would you guys like to do anything while you wait for the hired hands to show up?
Sorry, I was water the wrong pipe.
Oh,
I don't need anything done. I'm good.
okay. Oh, Corey, I believe Corey is having issues with his mic again. It's very
Yeah,
strange.
Yeah.
I think it's a Discord thing.
It might be a Discord thing tonight.
This is a weird day.
It
Because
is.
that's the problem. That's the problem I always have. Is that sometimes
Very
you can hear
strange.
people, but you can't talk.
We
Or
do apologize to everyone watching the stream. We don't usually have these technical issues.
If we're on a temporary intermission, Tanner, what if I told you that I have a free pizza lined up on
That's-
Domino's?
That's fine. I don't need it right now.
You don't want any?
No.
Oh.
How
bet.
about now?
Yep, there it is.
There we go.
I would like to rage.
Yeah.
I'm going to use
class feature is not available.
I'm gonna pump 8 lay on hands into Quirin.
Okay.
I know
Just
that's
gonna-
kind of meta, but
Well, you're gonna go and touch him and heal him as
Yes.
far as you can. So I'll say it's not meta. You can see how much he's hurt and then adjust that healing accordingly. Okay.
Quirin, come over here. I'll patch you up a bit.
Thank
And
you.
I'll place my hands on
Oh
He's
my
very
God.
thin.
him.
Miss-
How does his skin feel?
Quirin, how does your skin feel?
I don't want to say coarse, but like sort of really fine sandpaper.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
like,
rough.
like an elephant.
You alright there, mate? That's a bit odd even for my broken family. It's probably not my place, but are you alright?
There has not been many times where I have actually spoken to my mother and asserted dominance. So it's very new and did not go well.
I mean, you're still alive, aren't you?
That is more because I share her genetics.
I see.
Are you feeling my skin?
To be completely honest, I've never been close to a Goliath before. I'm just more
Kiss him, you
curious.
fool.
Sorry, I didn't mean to weird you out or anything.
Yeah.
You don't see many Goliath in East.
Don't see any Goliath anymore anyway.
Yeah, that's. You're right. Geez, sorry, this is awkward. I'm gonna go into that lake now.
Probably for the best.
I'm just gonna go dunk my face. Excuse me.
Seeing how the only flesh I have exposed is the head, like on my head, so he was just massaging the top of my head there.
Yeah, sure. And then
Is he
Master.
tall enough to reach your head?
Yes.
Yeah, he is. All right. So you said that
I'm
you're
not. I'm not fucking 4 foot nothing. Come on.
heading.
You were looking up,
but John, what
like
are you,
petting my
7 foot?
face. I'm 7'2".
I'm a big beefy boy. Come on.
You were the
All right,
shortest out of
so-
all of us.
Back on track, fuckers. You're heading back into the Jade Basin.
Yes.
All right.
Bad
So-
plan.
Head back in.
Is it like dusk or?
At this point, it's still like 3 in the afternoon. 2,
Oh.
3 in the afternoon.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna go for another swim.
Okay. You head back in. The water is tepid. It's nice.
Just doing some laps, trying to think of stuff to talk to the being from the depths again.
And as you're thinking of those questions, the voice fills your head. And he goes, "You have answers you seek."
I always do. It's just hard coming up with information that I think you wouldn't know. Yeah. There was a meteor that was falling from the sky, and that's the whole reason I'm here. It was purple or pink, if I remember correctly. And Bahamut had told me to follow it. I don't know if that's information for you or not.
And what is your question?
Who is Agcock the Orc?
There's a pause. Agok the Orc is a name that I myself, in this body, don't have memory of, but I do have a memory of an Agok. Agok, to my knowledge, was a form of general, leader, chieftain. He led a raid on a vault at the edge of the Iron Golem Peaks. He was unsuccessful and retreated. But that's the answers I can provide.
Thank you. In a couple things about Ashbourne, I'm not quite sure if this is. Maybe I'm just one to tell you because nobody really wants to talk to me back on the shore, I suppose. Ashbourne is a city place. There is a young child, and she has white hair. And she can see the past. And she said that she's going to be the queen someday. And I do believe her. Another weird thing about it is they grow a type of fruit called corpse fruit, and if you drink enough of the cider, it lets you see visions of the past or of dead relatives.
I'm familiar with the Relic. I do appreciate. This child, however, is news to me. You see, time moves a little differently when you're ancient. So years to me feel like minutes. What is your question?
Can I actually be reborn as a dragonborn? Is the rebirthing process is it a real thing or is it a myth?
Ooh, that's a fucking damn good question. Let me choose my words carefully. At the spot where the first dragon Io was cleaved in two, his blood fell on the ground. The droplets are said to have become the Dragonborn. However, I've heard stories of a pool of this blood that may provide the transformation you seek. Corey, make a religion check
Oh boy,
for
I'm
clarification on that.
real good at those. Random fun this time.
Yeah, in story time, please. I'm
13.
gonna. You know what? Actually, just due to the fact that you are a paladin of the Platinum Dragon, make another one. I'm gonna call this advantage. That's
Okay.
on me. You should have had advantage on that due to it being about your deity, and you haven't been learned of it. That is my bad. I do apologize.
Not any better.
There is a story you heard, just due to your upbringing, that the god of metallic dragons, Bahamut, and the god of chromatic dragons, Tiamat, were once formerly one dragon. Its name is lost to time, but the splitting of the first dragon does set off a ping.
Is I suppose it's not really any sort of I don't really have any more information, but is there anything I could do for you? Is there anything I can give to you? Is there anything that shows good faith? You've talked to me probably more than these people I'm traveling with.
You'd be surprised. However, there is information I seek.
Sure. What what might that be?
There is 3 individuals that walk these lands, that lie and manipulate and create. I would like to know the names, the true names, of those who call themselves the owl, the raven, and the dove.
Oh. Okay. Have I heard Zane talk about the flock at all? Or specifically mention one of those names?
You heard a mention of the only mention of flock that you can remember is there was a sit down with a knoll
Right.
before you got to Ashbourne.
But there's nothing about Raven or Owl.
No, or dove for that matter.
Okay.
This is news to you.
I'm sure you don't mean the Raven Queen, because one of my travel mates is a disciple of hers. But
if you can provide me the name of the Raven Queen, I will answer any question you have.
Well, I accept your quest. I will try and get you as much information as it. Now, do I have to come back here, or can I message you, or how do I do that?
I primarily operate in the water.
Right.
It's kind of my thing.
Fair enough. Well, I'll leave you to it, Algernon, the all-knowing.
Good enough.
And I'll swim back to shore.
Okay. At this point, while he was out there, the rest of you, the awkward silence, of course, was broken by Alastair heading into the water and the splashing sounds and the sounds of someone swimming. And at one point, Elmer gets up and he kind of heads back, saying, "Well, fuck this," and he just kind of goes back inside. You kind of get the idea that just a little too awkward for him. He's just here to captain a boat, which I may mention is visible just down the shoreline, maybe about a mile, maybe half a mile. It's not too far away. But as Alastair's out there staring off into the inland sea, there's a rustling of the trees, and a man with a young girl comes from the forest. Turning back, the man, Zaz, is familiar to you. The girl is familiar to all of you, with pale white skin,
Cunt.
pure white hair, and red eyes. She kind of looks and goes, "Oh wow, Daddy, look! The guys who saved me and my friends are all here." Goes, "Oh, that's great. It's real great." He kind of looks at you, and he's looking at each of you disapprovingly. He doesn't look actually too happy to see you guys, to be honest.
Oh God.
So, Alastair, as you come out of the water, she's just kind of said that, and you turn around, having just actually hilariously mentioned Devandra. Up, there she is.
Oh, Evandra. Oh, hello. And I'll
Hi.
kind of walk over and kneel in front of her. How are you? Did you make it through the forest all right? Did you protect your father?
The father kind of looks at you and goes, "Well, you certainly didn't." Make an
Of course,
insight
I know
check.
an insight check. Okay, sure.
The rest of you can make this insight check as well, if you please.
Alright.
Ooh, I'm actually decent.
Hey, I'm not paying attention. In that time, I have rolled a unicorn cigarette, and I'm just spacing out.
Oh no.
Oh my god,
What?
guys.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Okay, so Zane and Mo, you get the feeling that he's happy to see you. Alastair,
Yeah.
you get the coldness. Zaz,
Hmm.
there's it's not so much a cold, it's an anger, and it's a feeling of, how do I best describe it? You get the feeling that he feels lied to, and that it was by you guys.
You'll probably need some. Do you have any gold on you? You probably need some too.
I
You know what, here-
I have gold. Thank you.
Oh.
We keep a stockpile just in case we need to go with the outside world. I'm taking your advice. We're taking her to Dragon Tail.
All right.
Would I have any idea of like who she'd like? Alastair said take Evander to Dragon Tail. It's a better place. Would I have any idea of like what or like who she?
Where
could...
to go to?
Yeah, like what
Um,
sort of like quarter of the city she'd.
You really wouldn't have any idea, actually. You're with your family history. You
Wrong
really
skill
didn't
set.
deal in stuff like that.
Okay.
He kind of goes, "Okay, come on, Avenger, let's go pay the ferryman." She goes, "Okay, I can't wait to. I'm gonna tell him stuff." He goes, "Oh, please, please, please don't tell the ferryman stuff." You know, they kind of walk off. She's kind of skipping along. She looks happy. He looks pretty upset. They kind of go and they knock on the door, and there's you hear a "What bucket second?" Kind of comes out and goes, "Oh, hello there. Hi. What can I do for you both?" And there's a transaction that happens explaining that they wish to use the ferry, and he explains that it's been agreed upon that it'll be leaving tomorrow. And the gold is transferred. Children ride at half price. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. And they kind of walk back, and they purposely separate themselves. Evander keeps kind of looking over, and Zane kind of waves to you.
I wave
you-
back.
She
Or
kind of
just
smiles.
slightly. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. He kind of sits there, and he's kind of giving you guys the side eye. He looks upset. What would you guys like to do?
Zane's awkward.
I'm just gonna see as how we're just gonna be camping here for the night. I'm just gonna kind of set some stuff up and
Okay, you're gonna start making camp.
yeah.
Okay.
Good plan. I'll participate in that.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say you guys know how to make a camp at this point, so there's no rules needed. You kind of make your camp, and you carry on with some small talk. Banoon stays a fair distance away, but eventually joins the circle. Both Quirin and her, very awkward. Zaz is his usual quiet self, Alastair deep in thought. Mo, and you're just kind of there. Nothing's really
Kind of not.
tickled your pickle. You're kind of thinking about the fact that there's a sister to your weapon, and Zane, you're really uncomfortable right now. This is it's an awkward situation.
Hey, Mo,
Yeah.
you're entrusted to the Raven Queen, right?
I kind of found her. I didn't
Right,
go
right.
looking for it, but
Has she-
yeah.
Has she talked to you?
Mm, Not directly.
So you wouldn't know her name then?
What? No.
Like her real name?
Does she have a real name?
Apparently. Yeah.
If you want, there can be a religion check made by everyone who's listening to this conversation. Querin, I assume you're not listening.
I am, actually.
Are you?
Yep, well, there's nothing better to do except for sit by a fire and
Nope.
try not to scowl at my mother.
Wait, can I roll
Yep.
one?
Yep.
24.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So a 4 with Alastair, that would make sense. You don't know this, that's why you're asking these questions.
Invalid
Those
dice.
dice found. Mo, you got to get your dice out.
You just rolled dead air.
Yeah. There we go.
Oof.
Okay, so it's just
I'm
Alastair,
distracted.
Querin, and Mo. Oh, and Zane, you're rolling as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait.
No, that should
Good.
roll. No, wait, you got it backwards. It should be exclamation mark roll.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all. That confused me for a second.
Critical.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
24 and a critical. Nice.
Okay. So, Quirin, due to your affinity for the religious, and Zane because you're so learned, the Raven Queen, at least the way the story goes, is the Raven Queen has a dominion in a realm called the Shadowfell. And at one point in the Dawn War, the god of winter, Nerul, formed a coalition of the disenfranchised gods in hopes of overthrowing them to bolster their strength and win, basically. To basically swing the favor of one particular course of action. Nobody quite knows how, but Nerul, the former god of winter, was struck down and killed by an entity known as the Raven Queen, and only ever as the Raven Queen.
Yep.
Hmm.
I'm gonna look right at Alastair. You were speaking about gods talking to you, and in their names. Well, not quite a god, but you know what it's like to have a god speak to you.
Yes.
Because you have said that Bahamut guided your hand when you went to go and kill... What is the small bird's name? Cooper. Were they speaking to you
Yes.
then?
I was guided, yes.
Guided is not the same as speaking.
But I have spoken to the Platinum Dragon.
You have spoken. Have they?
Tanner, DM.
You have received signs, but there's been no transference of language. You've received more abstract messages and the give me a sign type thing, but there has not been a direct conversation between Alastair and Bahamut the Platinum.
Yes. Yes, Bahamut has spoken directly to me.
If you want this to
I
be a
am going-
deception and an insight.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Critical.
Aw.
Oh no, that's it. Okay,
Oh,
thank God.
sorry.
Oh, mine's just 20. Oh, thank God. Oh. Ha!
Yeah, you can tell that he's lying. There's kind of a nostril flare, and he kind of pops his chest just slightly.
Gonna lean forward a little bit towards him. I know that you are lying in this. And you should not. If you are getting guidance, that is a very tricky thing because there is no direct way of telling what they want. And when they speak to you, your mind will shatter, your world will crumble, and you know their words are true beyond anything. So, before you pick up your sword and try to kill someone for doing nothing again, I suggest you take another moment and think.
Well, it doesn't really seem to matter now, does it, Corinne? Because every time I think things, I'm told I'm wrong. Like I thought we were all friends and everything was happy and great. But it's not.
Well, yes, that is very true. Everything you have done
And
has been
how do you
stupid.
know about the Platinum Dragon? How do you know? With your god, I know exactly about your god.
I have prayed to the Platinum Dragon. I have looked for guidance. I have read their scrolls and looked at their teachings. Can you say the same about my god?
Yes.
Hmm.
My entire life, up until recently, has been about this fucking Bane.
Bane is not my god. Bane, I'm gonna point at my mother, is her god. And she is the woman who is telling me to trust you. She is the woman saying that her god is not as bad as you think. Remember what you were going to do? Kill a man for nothing? Same thing that probably happened to you before. Because you do not think.
Hey,
Alastair
Zane.
just kind of looks down.
Zane, during this conversation, you're obviously you're Zane, so you're kind of sitting there awkwardly, like, "Oh God, I don't want to be here," but your book is suddenly in your lap. Fuck.
I open it.
The text just says, "Egg them on. Trust me."
Close the book.
Jesus.
It's like a violent scream.
At this point, everyone, you're kind of watching this conversation happen, and then there's just suddenly a and Zane's kind of just, oops, sorry, knocked something over, just sitting there like, hi.
I'm going to take my hand and put it on the handle of the whip at my side.
Okay.
And I'm going to think really hard at it.
I'm going to think really hard.
I don't want to say
at
anything
it.
out loud, but I want to see if there's like a contact or
Well,
something.
with his negative intelligence.
So you
It's
think,
only -1.
yeah, we called that applied classes. Fuck, sorry.
I took those. That comment hurts.
I took them too
Same
because
here.
frankly it was an easier mark for college,
Yep.
and I didn't.
I
need
never
academic.
did, and I struggled. So yeah.
So while your hands on your whip, and your other hands on your nene,
Oh, bad Tanner.
I do
quotes,
apologize.
please.
I do apologize for that
Oh
one.
God.
I'm sorry.
Fuck's sake.
Fuck. What was I gonna say? While your hands on your whip, the voice fills your head and says, "Don't worry. You're in the right here."
Quirin, do you always think so? Do you always think so logically about this? Do you always have time to sit back and think, or are you always questioning, or do you just have faith?
I have a certainty. I know that my God is in my head. I know that they have set me on a path. I must think and worry and look to my surroundings to try and figure things out. Always. Otherwise, I would be dead. We would be dead. Why?
Just to interject, Zaz,
Mhm.
your passive perception is
16.
okay. I was thinking 14. It was 16. Okay, thank you. Oh shit. While this conversation's going on, Zaz, you're just sitting back, I assume. Maybe eating some rations. Are you just kind of enjoying the dinner show? Is that kind of what's going on here?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Yeah. So while you're doing that, you hear a rustling of leaves behind you. And you turn over your shoulder and you look, and you see a pair of what you assume is eyes reflecting back the firelight. And once again, once you lock eyes with whatever creature's looking, a familiar sound, and there's nothing there anymore.
Nothing just leaves. Everything poofs.
You know what?
sorry, what-
Everything Poofs is a beloved children's story.
God damn it.
You're welcome.
That's going on a T-shirt. I'm sorry, Zaz. Did you say something?
No. I'm good. Go ahead. How are you?
Perturbed slightly. I'm having a battle of faith.
Where you're losing.
I'm not losing. I'm just not winning.
Sorry,
Well-
I thought you were going to say participating, but yes, as.
Seems like you guys are a little distracted and, doing your own thing. How far are we from, how far is our camp from the water?
It's like
Let's
50
see.
feet. It's right there.
Like, it's right close by?
Yeah,
Cool.
you know what? I was gonna say 30, but because Alastair said it's about 50 feet.
Okay.
You're right on the shore.
I'm gonna kind of look to everyone, just be like, all right, so, I'm gonna go talk to whatever's in the water. I would really appreciate it if you looked, but did not try to listen. See me from a distance. If I need help, I'll probably give you some kind of sign, maybe like a big pillar of, I don't know, light. But for the most part, I would like to be left alone with whatever you guys are talking to over there.
Yeah, sure. Sure. Well, I'll watch you. I'll be your lifeguard, I suppose.
Like he was watching my mother.
Exactly.
She had some very interesting inscriptions on her body. Do you have those, Quirin?
You were looking
As
from the
this
front.
awkward conversation happens, because I can see that going downhill real fast.
Alistair's just fucking putting all the moves onto Quirin, just like touching his head. You gotta do some
ERP.
Quirin,
accents.
do you have a tramp stamp?
Can confirm, does not have a tramp stamp.
Insert name here.
Attack on Snacks. If you could make a tramp stamp. Quirin.
Yeah, on the future art, can there be a tramp stamp version? Anywho, Zaz. Getting to.
Hold on. Wow, your tattoos are different than your mom's.
Yeah, hers is the butterfly, mine is more tribal.
Just on the tailbone, it just says harder.
I'd
I
like to make a perception check watching Zaz to see if I notice anything
okay.
interesting.
So Zaz, going down to the water, do you disrobe? I guess would be the term. Do you
Yes.
undress? Okay. So you take her clothes off. Zaz, does Alastair see anything out of the ordinary from a regular wood elf?
No. No one
Just-
sees anything I would really jet them out. It's more just kind of like it's a lifeguard thing.
Okay.
I'm going into open waters. I'm leaving myself from the group. If anything were to happen, I want it to be a situation of like, let's go help him, not whatever happened to that weird mossy guy.
Okay.
Man, he sure has been underwater for a long time.
Oh, he can hold his breath. All right. I don't know why Bill said that. He can hold his breath like I can. It's
Damn it,
me.
Bill.
I'm Algernon. No. We need to make a recap video to cover what that character is. So Zaz heading into the water. There's a strange stillness that parallels the liveliness of the forest and shore surrounding the Jade Basin. And as you head out to the water, a voice fills your head. And who are you?
Before we get into this,
Yes.
should we continue on with what's happening at the group, or is that kind of like simmering down as just them keeping an eye on me every so often?
We'll come back to it if it's important.
Okay. I was about to say the same thing. Who are you?
I give information for information. And
That's
I
a
believe-
long name. I am Zaz. What do I address you as?
Algernon.
Okay.
Sorry, can you guys hear that? That's the cat.
Nope.
No, we can't
No.
actually.
Oh, that's good. Then I'm gonna.
Okay.
I can hear her. Oh Christ, she's yelling at the cat.
What do you do here, Algernon?
I simply collect. I like to learn, and in exchange for learning, I teach.
What are you learning for? What's your ultimate goal?
Now that is a question. I will explain the premise, but I will not be tricked so easily. Zaz.
So it's information for information, right?
Even though that is also a question, it's clarifying the premise. Yes.
Okay. Do you know anything about me?
Once again, if you provide me with information, What's happening in there? I will provide you with information, but I feel as if you're asking if I have information about you.
It was more. Sorry, go ahead.
And no, Zaz, I do not.
Actually, he does.
I know.
I'm trying to think of something to say, because I was going to keep asking questions and seeing if I can get more information. Just like, you know what? I'll get you more. Okay. So he wants information.
Mm-hmm.
What was Razzy's name again? Like his proper name?
Triazon Ramos. Razzy Martinson of Briar Glen, a major power in that force, is no longer. His actual name is whatever John said, because I don't want to pronounce it.
Right.
And he is no longer about, but he is just powerless.
Interesting. ask your question.
I come from a distant land, not of Vir, but of an area called Ravnica. Amongst there are my clanmates. I haven't seen any of them in quite a while. Are any of them here?
Yes. I think. To my knowledge, there was a tale told to me by a merchant of 3 that all entered at the same time.
Just to confirm, Elkanon, is it like a tit for tat? Like, can I give you a little and you give me a little? Is that kind of how it goes?
I'm honestly considering having somebody make me a sign. But yes.
Okay. Quirin Yolto's skin is kind of coarse. Like fine sandpaper. I'm kidding.
As I do not have fingers, the texture of skin is actually interesting to me. I'd like to ask a question of my own. What is this paper made of sand?
It's coarse.
Why would you make paper out of sand?
Well, what else are you going to do with sand?
I hear you make glass? Is sand
Nope, just paper.
glass?
The information I'll tell you is that glass has many uses. Sorry, not glass. Sand has many uses, but most people use it just to melt for glass, for trivial things. So what I want to know...
Ooh, sorry.
How do I get back to Ravnica?
Portals open, things come through. But every time something goes through, to my knowledge, something leaves.
Just to clarify, if I want to go, someone from there would have to take my place almost, right?
I don't understand the origin of the portals, the rules of the portals. I only pass on what I hear.
Fair.
But it is my belief that the portals are not necessarily a one-way door. I hate to interrupt your thought process, but I'd really like to clarify this paper of sand. I do not... Why would you not make paper out of these trees? Or of these reeds, as I've heard? Why sand? And what is the benefits of paper made of sand?
Okay, from the beginning here, real quick. I might go too fast, but just slow me down.
Understood.
Voice that I'm conversing with. You start with paper, put an adhesive,
Gotcha.
some sticky stuff to kind of like keep the sand on, and then you have to
Okay.
be really abrasive. Like you can really just like, you know.
Okay.
Okay.
Why?
So where would I go to find more information on these portals?
To the cat!
Oh god, no, radar was around when I was writing my campaign notes. That was a huge spoiler.
No.
Meow, Briar Glen! Yeah, no. I don't know why my cat suddenly turned into a parrot after meowing. That is information I myself do not understand. However, there is a reason I choose to live in this particular body of water, as there is numerous intelligent and thoughtful individuals that find themselves along this shore. In the street. Oh my god, check that cat. In the city to the west of this Jade Basin, as I've heard it called, there is a place of learning, the College of Ayun. That might be where you could find the answers you seek. Jordan, if you're talking, your mic has given away again. Which is very strange.
I don't know why it's doing that tonight. It's weird.
It's
Yeah, I know.
it's Discord. I get that all the time.
It's very strange.
Testing.
Now there you go. How
Yeah,
strange.
weird. Yeah, that was a quick fix too. I don't know. Okay. Mr. Algernon, just to kind of like speed things up a little bit here. Do
Right.
you have anything you want to know that I could divulge?
I seek the names of 3 individuals that roam these lands.
Hmm.
And he says the same thing about, I'm not going to repeat myself.
The pigeon, the
Like-
raven, and the dodo.
The owl, the raven. The pigeon is one I have not yet heard of. If you learn of someone calling themselves the pigeon, please let me know.
Okay.
Is there a seagull too?
I'll make it.
You know what? I'm not going to have a bunch of birds.
The blue-footed booby.
Kiwi.
The vulture.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the Hobbit music.
Yeah, the
Just
Hobbit
started
music,
this-
because you're all fucking. Oh my god. Okay, anywho.
Okay, so that's what he wants to know.
Yep.
Cool.
While you're just giving some ponder thought there, Jordan. Back on the shore. Let's assume that the conversation's been continuing. Where is it at currently? Between Quirin and Alaster.
Okay, but what if Bahamut makes smoke appear and the smoke is letters? Is that talking?
No, that is a message. Once again, if it speaks to you, your mind feels like it is shattering.
Yeah, but you've got a pretty
But-
small like survey basis. It's only happened to you, right? Have you heard of anybody else whose gods have talked to them?
No, I have not talked to many people.
Tanner, DM, have I
Yeah.
technically talked to the Raven Queen?
Nope, you've talked to a Shadar Kai, which was a messenger of the Raven Queen, but you've not talked to the entity herself.
Okay, because I know that I've seen visions of her plane, her
Yes.
realm. Okay.
Yeah. Back in the water.
Okay. Does that count as me passing on information, Algernon? Like, I don't know, I guess not really, no. I gotta pass along something.
I'm going to be perfectly honest with you.
I'm
Zaz.
right-handed.
That's nice. No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Says Tanner. You're left. Zaz is left-handed, isn't he?
You
I don't
have
think I've
said
ever distinguished,
you have
No.
stated it.
Yeah, I thought Zaz. Yeah. Briar Glen, when we were going down into the final dungeon, when you got
Yeah.
your scimitar.
Yep.
I don't remember that, but if 2 people are saying so, then I'll go with it. Okay.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. I'm left-handed.
That's nice. I've had a very busy day. And frankly, you tire me. So I believe I will be retreating into my den for the night.
In leaving, one final.
Make a persuasion check.
Come on, dude. Persuasion?
Yep.
Oh, I don't get any bonuses or anything. Ah.
You say one final, and you get no answer. That would have only happened with a nat 1. I had to.
No, that's fair. Okay. I'm gonna leave the water and kind of just like drag all my clothes back to the group and sit down.
Okay. You notice Zaz is back from the smell of wet mushrooms. Yeah.
I hand him a plate of food.
Okay. Just made some food.
I'm gonna eat the food.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna walk over and bring some food to Evandra and her father. Don't know how that's gonna go. I have no idea he's mad.
No, you don't. You think everything's all hunky-dory. You kind of go over, and they've got a small tent, and there's a bonfire, and she goes, "Oh, hi, mister. I don't think I learned your name, but you were the one... You killed so many people."
I hand her a plate of food.
Oh, okay. He kind of looks at you and goes, "And is that real food, or is that some kind of falsehood to get what you want?"
I don't see a point in deceiving people. I just brought food.
You deceived the entire town. You
I-
lied to us.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know what you think we did, but
You were paid to get rid of the Banshee. We went out to celebrate. Let me roll a D100 here. 78 people died.
Oh shit!
Holy shit!
Holy fuck!
I mean, oh no.
That's like a whole town.
You all consider the population of Ashbourne was 600.
Nice.
Why do you all live here? You should leave.
By the way, fuck you guys.
Bleh.
Bleh. Times 75.
78.
we
3 of them are quiet.
one of us, well, they said that they banished it and we saw it disappear. I truly didn't know. I'm sorry.
Doesn't matter. We're leaving. We've left.
What do you hope to find? I know that you are my companion, told you that your daughter might find better things in a larger city, but what do you want? Obviously a better life for your child, but...
Sir, I don't mean any disrespect, but can you kindly fuck off?
I set a plate of food in front of him. I walk back and sit down.
That seemed
You
pleasant.
look...
We have a problem.
Oh? What's that? You didn't like the food you made?
No, I know why he's mad. I'm
What?
giving Zane a death glare.
What's the problem?
You didn't banish it. It came back.
Well, how the hell was I supposed to know it was going to come back?
It also killed 78 people.
Oh. Really?
Yeah, apparently they wanted to celebrate because they believed that we had done the job.
But
Things.
Didn't we do
apparently the banish or whatever sort of god awful magic that was didn't hold. It came back.
It came back? That's horrible. Zaz says he puts on his clothes.
I think it is safe to say that we cannot go back there.
So that's
Did you honestly
towns now?
want to go back there?
No, but
Oh,
I
I do
also-
hope that halfling who made my ring and whip made it out. It's pretty cool.
Alastair, roll a D100.
oh I see nothing.
I do not.
Oh,
see
I'm in the
roll.
wrong fucking chat. Jesus Christ.
Good job.
Nice.
31.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so let me get this straight. One town we save, help a bunch of people, do everything right, we get kicked out of. One town we accidentally deceive, end up with a bunch of people, we cannot go back.
Seems like a pretty good track record.
I
Should we
don't know what their opinion is, but I think Quirin, it would be safer. I'd rather not spend my time in a prison.
Well, I'm thinking of just fast-tracking the process and just lighting the next town on fire when we walk in. I mean, if it's going to be the same thing, why not help anybody? Just say fuck it and kill them all.
I'm gonna look at Quirin. I mean, give us one thing. We're consistent.
We try. Maybe next time just check. You know,
How
check
are we
and see
to
if
know?
the corpse has a pulse.
It disappeared. It was literally, poof, gone.
Yeah.
Why does everything have to move?
Why does everything move?
Everything poofs. Which, as he says that, and Quir makes a loud poofing sound, you hear a from the woods behind you again.
I'm gonna toss some
What
food
is
out
that
that
noise?
direction and start whistling.
Shut up.
Is it dark?
At this point, yeah, the sun's gone down.
I haven't this, so. Should we say something or wait till after? Or gosh, I do feel
About-
bad.
He might hit you. I did. No offense, Alastair, but I.
Avandra! Oh. At this point, you hear the father call out, and Avandra has walked up to your camp, and she sits next to you, Zane, and goes, "I'm sorry."
For what?
So I'm still learning how this thing works. So when we first met, I told you that your sister forgives you for what you did, right?
Yeah.
So it's not so much I get a direct message, but I get feelings that I interpret. So what I thought might be your sister forgives you for what you did, I think now that I think back to it, could also mean your sister wants to be forgiven for what she did.
My head's in my hands.
You are a terribly cryptic little girl.
Evandra,
No.
just touch her and read her again.
Okay, and she grabs Zane's hand.
What does your face look like?
I
when this happens?
snap back and I like
Make a dexterity saving throw. Let's make this fun.
that doesn't
Children
sound
have
very
nimble
fun to
hands.
She's a
me.
deft little girl.
Give me a second.
+9 dex score.
Ooh,
Yes.
17,
Yes!
nice.
You snap away and oh.
Zane, what's wrong? She's trying to learn her craft, and I mean, you're a learned man, right? I mean, you can read me all you want. I don't think there's anything that's really important.
Okay. And she walks over and grabs your hand, Alastair, and she no what? Don't make a perception check. Now that you're this
Okay.
close and you're paying attention to it, her red eyes
Mhm.
flash gold.
Ooh.
She kind of stops. She goes, She kind of looks down for a second. She looks and she goes, she was innocent.
Who was innocent?
The tiefling.
Tiefling.
I know. I know. I've known that ever since it happened. Every second since it's happened, I've known.
Okay.
I'm sorry, this music.
Happy music!
Yeah, I know. I do apologize.
Well, now that that's over.
She kind of goes, okay, who's next?
I just stick out my arm.
She kind of grabs onto your arm. She kind of looks down and thinks for a second. She goes, oh. There's a pause, and she really thinks. And she's looking, and she's trying to interpret it. She kind of turns back to you and goes, why did they... How did... She's looking, she's like, sorry, I'm learning. How, why?
If you're looking into my past, then
I'm just
it's
curious.
not easy to read. Ask.
Well, I'm just wondering why your body was replaced with someone else's.
What do you mean?
So I see you in a dungeon, and you're hurt, and then they put chains around you, and they drag you away, and then they put another body down.
Another man? Or
Another boy.
I don't know.
There's 3 of you and 4 of you in chains.
Those that...
There's
Yeah.
4, yeah. But no. Huh.
A lot of people went missing that night. And
This is scary. She
fortunately,
kind of runs over to Zaz. Little kids, man, I'm sorry. She goes, you're from far away. And she just kind of pokes you in the cheek, just invasively.
Like, boop.
Boop. She goes, she's like, so, huh.
Mm-hmm.
They left you alone.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. What's
But I'll look at
Sorrow
her-
Grove like? Okay.
I'm gonna look at her as she leaves though, after she's poked me, just like I'm not alone anymore.
Okay. She kind of walks over and she's about to touch you, Queer, and she goes,
Last time you ran away screaming.
you! And he grabs your mom's hand. And she kind of recoils for a second. Just kind of holds still. She kind of, again, the eyes flash gold. She goes, huh. You saw him, didn't you? Banoon goes, yes. You understand?
Yes.
I'm sorry. She kind of walks away. She goes, well, thank you for the practice. We're going to have lots of time on a boat, so I'll be able to practice more and more and more. And she goes to walk away, and she gets just past you, Zane, and goes, "Oh yeah, one more thing." Boop. Make a dexterity saving throw, Zaz, with disadvantage.
Zaz?
Zane?
Zane, sorry.
Oh.
They both start with the same fucking syllable. Zane, sorry. Disadvantage. So roll again.
Okay. How do I do disadvantage?
Just roll again.
Oh.
That's
Oh.
a damn shame. Because it's the 12. Ooh. So all of a sudden, Zane, as she walks by you and you hear a boop, you feel something touch your horn. She kind of goes, "She wants to talk to you."
That's hard. That's enough. We're good. We're good.
"You should try the cider." And she runs off.
Damn it! I was gonna ask her what she saw when she what she reads when she touches her. When she reads into her past.
ERP, 8 years old. ERP.
Oh
we're
no.
horrible. Well, I'm curious if this is like, can she see into her future? If she's reading herself, or
Anything I've heard, they usually only works on other people.
we are going to have quite the journey on a. It's been so long since I've been on a ship.
This is going to suck.
No, it's great.
And
You get
with that, this conversation will go well into the night, discussing whether the boat is going to suck or whether it's going to be great. It's probably going to suck. So, I'm going to let you guys all take a long rest. If you need it, which I really don't believe you will. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I was talking there for a bit.
Oh, I'm sorry. What were you
Yeah, it's all
saying?
good. Real quick, did you guys hear what I was saying when what's your face booped my cheek?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, I'm just trying to think when did it cut out.
Yeah, we did hear that, yeah.
Okay. Nothing. We can proceed.
Okay. Take your long rest. Sleeping under the stars. Zaz.
Mm.
In your meditative state, you're still conscious. And late at night, probably I'd say somewhere between 1 to 2 o'clock in the morning, a man on a very light cart pulls up silently. There doesn't appear to be a horse pulling it. It just moves by magic. Running alongside the cart is the dog. The man silently hops off the cart and he walks to the house, Elmer's house. Lightly raps on the door. He's welcomed inside, and you're able to hear a light conversation, very quiet and hushed. You hear something heavy and metallic being dropped onto a table. You hear Elmer's grunt of approval. And the man quickly leaves the house, picks up a small, maybe 1.5 by 1.5 cube crate, and leaves it outside of the house. He leans down next to this familiar dog, gives it a pet, whispers something. He gets back up on his cart, and he turns around and leaves. A few moments pass. Elmer comes outside. He kind of looks at all of you. It's dark. Can't see too well in his age. He picks up the crate, and he quickly carries it back inside.
No one else is awake? I'm the only one who saw it?
And you're not even really awake. You're in your meditative state, but you would be the only one who saw this. There was mysteriously the pulling up of the cart and the getting off of the cart and the dropping of the crate made a suspicious absence of sound.
It was Elmer, right? His name?
Almer was the halfling.
And it's his house?
Yeah, it's like a little cottage. Yeah,
Is there any kind of like foliage or anything on his cottage?
there's some creeping vines. There's some tall grass growing kind of underneath the deck area.
Okay, so I'm aware that the cart showed up, that little like kind of thing happened, and then cart left.
Yep, and you saw him come and grab some form of package.
Okay. I am going to try and stealthily get within range to speak with plants.
Okay.
It's basically I got to get within 30 feet of the house.
I'm gonna say you're able to do so fairly easily. Elmer is an old man and his hearing is shit. So you're casting Speak with Plants.
Yep.
Okay. As you cast the spell, you kind of hear what you would assume would be snoring of plants.
Okay. So the plants would be theoretically sleeping?
Yeah. Some.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of like, I guess, call out. Did anyone hear that? I guess.
You get a transmission, if you will, from a bunch of goldenrod that's actually next to his house. We did.
Okay. I'm gonna get kind of closer to the ones that got wind of the whole thing. Like get a little bit closer, not too close.
Yeah.
And yeah, do tell.
There's not much to say. He comes by on occasion. Drops something off. The old man takes it.
Is it always in these little boxes?
Sometimes they're bigger boxes. Sometimes they're bags.
So he comes in, speaks to the man in the house, drops off stuff, and then leaves?
Yep.
Did you hear any names?
I didn't hear anything. It's always quiet.
They don't say anything?
They say stuff inside, but not outside. There's people camping out here.
There are. When was the last time he was here?
4 weeks ago. The start of planting. Jordan, your mic has cut out again.
Good?
Yep.
I don't know why. This is crazy.
That's very strange.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. That's all I need. All right, go back to sleep.
Okay. Can you do me a favor? Can you tell the oyster mushroom on your right shoulder that he's cute?
Can I talk with the plants on my clothes?
Yes.
I've never thought of that.
The things they've seen.
I am a plant. Oh my god, I'm a traveling conversation.
With pockets.
Every time I cast a spell, it's plants that are within range.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'll pass that along. Good night. And
I
then-
heard her. You hear from your right shoulder.
Okay, I'm just gonna go now. It's getting kind of weird. And then
It's
I'm just
always
gonna
weird for us. We're just quiet out of convenience. Yeah, all the stuff we've heard and seen. That devil guy was a little weird. I like Alastair. He's my favorite. He's nobody's favorite. He's my favorite. He's nobody's favorite. I said he's my favorite. If I wasn't attacked...
Shh. He's nobody's favorite.
Oh. Oh, he's gone. Oh, poor Laster.
All by themselves.
All right, I'm just gonna scurry away. I'm gonna let them fucking have the little rambling, and then. I'm
Okay.
gone. Shut up, plant. Nobody likes the list.
Did I hear that? Oh wait, I'm asleep. Never mind.
You're asleep.
It's dreaming. Everyone likes
You just
me.
kind of you Alastair, you have this dream that Zaz is just talking to himself. He's like, "Shut up, plant. Nobody likes Alastair." It's weird. But yeah, he kind of Alastair kind of rolls over in his sleep. And he's like, "Oh, platinum dragon."
Even the plants don't like me.
Some of them do. And then, I'll scurry back and
Continue on.
I guess, wait for everyone else to get up. Like, I'll pretend to sleep, but I want to like keep an eye out because I guess none of us are really like keeping watch.
No.
Nope. I'm gonna keep watch.
Okay. So, take your long rest. You're woken up in the morning with, to the sound of three male voices. Like, what do you think the fucking old man's got this time? I don't really fucking know. He's, oh shit! And you look, and there's three human men, relatively well shaped, in good shape. Sorry, and they're like, looks like we're the cabin crew for a charter, boys. Oh, fucking perfect! I gotta watch my fucking mouth. And the third one's like, hey, there's a kid. You should gotta watch your fucking language. Fuck! Like just very obnoxious. You get the feeling that these are very seasoned sailors. 1 second here.
They know a few extra swear words.
Yes, they do.
Is everyone awake now, or are they just waking up now with the crew?
They're just all kind of waking up to this.
Okay. I'm gonna try and kind of give like an eye move to Quarren to kind of like, hey, come here, like off to the side.
Okay.
Okay.
Gonna call you over here.
Oh
Bless
my
you.
god.
And once Quarren gets by here, I'm gonna kind of like whisper what all I saw
Okay.
and pass it along.
All right.
Once I'm done, I'll just be like, keep it between us, but let's see what happens.
Yeah.
All right.
So, with that, you wake up to a new day. Almer's already out. He's got a sailor's cap on. He goes, all right, everyone this way. We're going to begin boarding of the Ashen Heart, and we'll be setting sail for Redwater at high noon. And with that, we're going to take a quick break.
Yay.
So we will be right back. Some of us have to urinate. Others have a pizza on the way.
Woo!
Is it another omelet pizza? Yeah.
My cat begins meowing. Almer again says, all aboard the Ashen Heart. And he kind of has you all walk up a plank onto this really quite nice ship.
And make sure we bring the cart.
Yes. At this point, your cart, as well as your horses are easily led on. And the cart is actually lifted with a crane. You get the feeling that this ship is actually more so meant for cargo than it is for passengers, but it still has accommodations. As you go below the deck, you see some hammocks and stuff. It's fair sized. The three human men get everything together and get the ship ready to go. And Banoon, of course, is the last one on, kind of taking a good long look around. Gets on the ship. And with that, you all take off. So, this is travel, and we're going to try and speed this along. Now, a bit of a retcon, and I do apologize. So initially, I did say that travel by ship was going to work as regular travel in D&D 5th edition. If that was the case, this would be a 5-day boat ride. However, it was brought to my attention that walking and sailing, 2 different things. So after familiarizing myself with Victorian-era ships, as well as what the fuck a knot is and how fast that is, if anyone's ever sailed, it's really stupid.
Yes.
It's really stupid. The conversion makes no fucking sense.
Oh, have you looked into fathoms yet?
I have actually. This is approximately a 18 to 20 hour boat ride. So leaving at noon, you guys will arrive the morning of the next day. So there will be 1 rest on this ship. Okay? So, at this point, is there any role play you guys would like to do at the beginning of the ship's journey?
I think Alaska would like to talk with the ship hands and maybe try and learn a thing or 2 about sailing.
Okay. So they're all kind of, doing ship hand things. They're adjusting sails, and some of them are kind of shifting crates and barrels and stuff that they had been loading prior to you getting on the ship. They're kind of shifting them off the side. They're like, what can I do for you there, big guy?
No, I'm interested in learning more about ship work. It's something I've always wanted to do.
Okay.
Can I help you in any way?
Not really. I'd go talk to Carl. He's the big stupid one. In front of the ship there, and you see this large, and it's the last one that spoke. The guys, he's kind of he's at the front, and he's kind of just wrapping rope. He's a very wide gentleman, not necessarily burly. He's just really, his body just seems like someone grabbed the size and pulled it. He's kind of strange looking. He's bald. Yeah, he's got kind of like the troglodyte fucking eyebrow. Just kind of wrapping ropes.
Hello, Mr. Carl. Is there anything anything you can teach me, or anything I can help you with? I'd like to learn about ship sailing.
Okay. Have you ever used a mop?
I mean, I have.
Okay. So my job is I mop and
Those
I clean.
Assholes. Fuck them.
Why?
I mean, I'll help you, but
Okay.
I guess I had.
I don't have to
reasons behind it.
split the paycheck, do I?
No. I just for today. Yeah, here, give me that mop.
Okay. So the rest of you, what you see is Alastair go back and forth between the deckhands, and then eventually pick up a mop, and he begins, I do believe, as the pirates say, swabbing the deck.
Yep.
Did he lose a bet? How nice of him to volunteer.
Zaz,
Yes.
you swear from your armor you hear, this is why I like Alastair. But you can't be sure.
Or from where?
Or from where.
It's gonna brush it aside as like, I don't know, something new on the boat. I don't think Zaz has ever been on a boat before.
Okay. So, with that, who would like to make the perception checks? Either 2 of you can make one, or 1 person can make the perception check with another person helping them.
I'm too busy swallowing the poop deck.
I'll make one.
I'll make a perception check.
All right, Zane and Quirin, both make your perception checks.
Perception check.
Number 15.
Perception
Ah.
check.
We're in love.
Okay.
411. Damn.
Okay. And Zane, what's yours? Did you roll? It's not the
In
20,
random
is it?
fun.
Oh,
you're
in
rolling
random fun. God damn it.
Okay, that's fine. 18. Okay. So you sail for a number of hours, and you're looking out, and the sea breeze is really quite nice. You notice that as you go further out, you get a salty smell. You kind of get the feeling that maybe this is fresh water around the edges, but salt water on the inside. You don't understand how that would work or why, but that's the feeling you get. Zane,
Yeah.
looking over the edge of the boat at one point at the water going by, you see a faint shadow, quite large. It appears to be keeping up with the boat, and just as you saw it, it just as soon disappears.
How far above the water is like the railing of the boat? I know that's the wrong term.
Oh, like how far off the water are you guys?
Yeah.
About 10 to 15 feet.
Okay. So my arms don't reach.
Yeah.
We made progress.
Zane, do you want to pass your sighting on at all, or just keeping it yourself? Oh man, Discord is being silly tonight.
That was weird.
It's
Yeah.
Discord.
Discord's just being silly.
Real quick test.
Yep.
Yeah, you're there.
Okay, I'm still good. Okay.
Sorry, you were. I heard you talking in the other room there, Spoolie. What did you say?
I just said okay.
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 Are you passing it
Like
on to
I
anybody,
understand.
or?
Nope.
Okay.
Actually, yes.
Okay.
I elbow Mo and I point at it.
Mo, you see it for a second.
Maybe that's the thing that lives in the water, the thing that we've... You didn't talk to it, did you?
No.
It's very interesting. It trades information. Surely you give him something, he gives you an answer. He knows a lot. It's quite perturbing. I got some answers.
Zaz.
Mhm.
You hear a strange gurgling noise.
Like in the water or in my stomach?
You're able to determine it is not your stomach, but it's just kind of in passing. You hear like a.
I'm gonna kind of look around for that noise.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check, please. Alaster,
Yeah.
still pushing that mop?
Unfortunately, yes.
So as you're doing it, Carl, is there like, it works better if you do the side to side, not the back to front. It's,
Oh, you mean like the kind of S motion?
yeah, I never thought of doing letters. I know 4 or 5 letters, but S.
Oh, I know some letters. You want me to teach you? I'll do them with
maybe.
them up.
Okay.
All right. So this here is this here is a C.
Okay, like the thing we're on right now.
Sort of, but it makes a k sound sometimes.
No, the C makes like a sploosh sploosh sound.
Yes, how about we pick this up later?
Oh, I learned 1 letter.
And I will give you another one soon.
Okay. So a 10. You look around. You don't really see where it came from, but as you're leaning over one side of the ship, you hear this a similar, very similar gurgling sound, but on the other side of the boat.
Okay.
Do we all start to hear it soon?
No, it's just Zaz because his passive perception is scary.
I'm gonna kind of like. Is anyone else on the other side of the boat? Like where the sound is?
It's actually the side that Mo and Zane are looking over.
gonna kind of call out like, "Hey, do you guys hear gurgling or anything? Like, is there anything going on there?"
I look over the side of the ship.
Now do we hear it?
You can make perception checks.
Zaz, it's the sea. There's a lot of gurgling.
Keep mopping. Do you guys hear that?
So let me look.
This really does work out your biceps and core, though.
All right.
Oh. Didn't mean to knock
So-
that over.
Got to pick up your dice.
I typed it incorrectly this time.
Strange. Discord's being strange tonight.
What is he typing in to get no dice found?
I don't know. 16.
16.
Okay, so we got 16. Quirin, that's a 13 perception from you.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, Zane and Mo, you look over the edge, and that larger shape, not there anymore, but you do see a smaller shape. Probably maybe 20 to 30 feet beneath the water. And it seems to be descending.
Huh.
We know that Algonaud's an do we know Algonaud's an aboleth?
You have an idea.
Do I have any idea of how large an aboleth would be?
Probably
Probably
no,
not.
probably not.
Are aboleths really that big? I wonder what it is. I'm gonna go find that grumpy old man.
Okay. So there's a staircase in the. You know what? Instead of fucking just describing the boat, how about I just give you a visual aid?
Ooh. Oh no.
No, describe it.
Visual aid.
Not good. Man, it doesn't want to load.
It's a big image.
Ooh. Nice ship, dude.
Ship is not from me. Ship is a pre-made. But it is very nice.
I'll let you know when I've got it loaded.
Yep. for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm only at 14 out of 16. Yeah, that
So
is
if
a
you-
nice boat.
If you guys actually go down on the map, there is 2 lower levels of the ship.
Whoa!
Dude. Very nice.
Okay.
What?
Ooh. That's cool.
That's cray.
That's cray cray.
Oh, there's some more graphics to come, including the upgraded token border in about 2 minutes.
Oh, oh.
What?
So, the gurgling sounds as you hear it again. This time it's louder. And then it's echoed. And then it's echoed again. I need you. I need you, Quirin. I need you to make I believe it's a wisdom save. Give me 1 second.
Oh no.
Let me double check this. Sorry, dexterity saving throw. My apologies.
Fuck. That's significant. Oh, not good.
Not good at all. You're going to suddenly take 5 points of no, it doesn't list it. Radiant damage, sorry.
Okay.
As suddenly your body is consumed by a bluish fire, but not quite. And as this happens, the gurgling sounds as becomes louder and louder and louder. looking over the edge of the boat, suddenly this strange fish halfling hybrid kind of crests up
Hot.
and
I
just
love
is
the
kind of
token.
looking. Thank you. And then another. And then
Oh,
another.
nice.
Is this the salmonid level?
And then another.
I'm just imagining him with a backpack and holding the straps like he's really excited to go to school for his first time.
And another. And another.
I like
And
his
it-
pose because it's just like, come on, guys, let's do it.
If I could get the party to roll for initiative, please.
Woo.
I don't remember what my initiative
Your
is.
dexterity bonus.
Mine's a big fat 0.
They got better than me.
I got a 2.
Oh dear. Never mind. Here. Oh
Oh
no.
no!
All right. Well, half of us are right. The other half are fucked.
Okay, so let's go through this. 20 to 25.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, 15 to 20.
I'm at 15.
16.
16 from Zaz. And what did you get? Sorry,
15.
Quirin? 15 from Quirin. Okay. We got 10 through 14.
14 for Zane.
14 for Zane. Okay. 1 second here. I'm just writing down things. 5 to 10.
5.
Oh, Christ. And then Alastair.
Big old 2. We're doing golf rules this round, right?
Yeah, right, yeah. Christ. This is not good. Oh, boy.
Oh, that makes me feel much better.
Fish people. Okay, so top of the round, if I could get Zane, could you please make a dexterity saving throw, please?
What? What?
Wow.
What?
At this point, as these creatures are rising up, you hear Almar go, "Son of a bitch! Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!" And the deckhands are kind of panicking, like, "Okay, oh boy, get the crossbow." And the three of them kind of run down to the lower deck, and you kind of hear fumbling about. Almar is just frozen at the wheel, just trying to figure it out. Avandra and her father are below deck at this point. So, 14. Let me just double check this here. Oh, yeah, 14 is just enough. So, as these kind of pop up, something in your brain just tells you you need to move now. And as you do, this blue flame-like essence just kind of goes in front of you, and you look, and you can't entirely see where it came from. Brings us to the first player round. Zaz, you are up. What would you like to do?
So they're in the water?
They are currently in the water. They're about 10 to 15 feet lower than you.
Don't mind me dragging. Like, I'm not moving them. I just want to measure out
Distances.
distances.
Actually, if you look on the top left, there's the kind of like pointer icon. Right beside it, the ruler looking one is entirely for that, is to measure distances and doesn't move stuff.
Yep, the ruler-looking thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to just shift over here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast Thorn Whip on Kuatua number 1.
Kuato number 1, you're casting Thorn Whip. Is that a save on me, or is that to hit?
It is to. hit.
Okay,
It's
go
a
ahead
melee-
and make
It's a melee spell.
Go ahead and make your melee spell attack. Ooh, start with a crit. Holy shit! All right, go ahead and yeah, double the amount of dice there and do your damage because that definitely hits.
So instead of 2d6, 4d6?
Yeah.
Whew. Boop.
Holy fuck, 15.
That's some good
From
numbers.
a cantrip.
And it pulls them closer if you so choose, correct?
It sure does.
Oh man. So, with that, Zaz, you cast the whip out, and the whip, fungus covered and disgusting, extends from your arm and catches the Kuatoa right around the throat. Are you pulling it closer?
I am.
Okay,
It's
where are you
10
pulling
feet
it?
closer towards me, though, so I think wouldn't that just basically pull it onto the ship?
It would actually. One sec here.
It'd be dangling, wouldn't it?
Because of the force of Thorn Whip, I'm going to say that Thorn Whip's actually going to grab it and pull it and slam it into the side of the boat. Could I get you to roll 2d6 for bludgeoning damage, please?
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, I'll just put an X there, because as Thorn Whip goes out, moldy and fungusy, it wraps around this Kuatoa's neck as it emerges from the water, and just it pulls it, and you just hear a sickening crack, and then a thud, and the sound of just fish slapping against wood as you retract your Thorn Whip and see basically a head and a body just start to float away from the ship.
Damn, they separated? Fuck. I was gonna
The
ask
head and the
something about.
Oh. No, you tore him clean in half with a nat 20, unfortunately.
Oh well, these things happen.
Yes.
Oh, well.
Guys,
All
I
right.
can make skeletons. I don't care.
Fish skeletons. Fish bones. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
All right, Quirin, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Sacred Bolt at number 4.
What the fuck's a Sacred Bolt?
Sorry, I said the wrong thing. Sacred Flame!
Sacred Flame.
There we go.
That's a dexterity saving throw.
15.
That's let me just double check on the stats on these things here. Oh fuck. Okay, that's an 8.
Hey.
Then roll your damage.
9.
9 points of damage. So as this one emerges, you hear a sickening crack and a thud behind you, but it doesn't phase you as Sacred Flame suddenly fills this Kuatoa, and it kind of gurgles, and its eyes kind of look at you. That fucking hurt. 9 points of damage. Yikes. Okay.
And then I'm going to return.
Alrighty. It is now the dead Kuatoa's turn. So this Kuatoa here is going to move up to the boat. He's going to use the rest of his movement, and this Kuatoa actually climbs over the boat. Zane, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
If this is possible, I would like to cast Scorching Ray.
Okay. Could you read that to me, please?
Yes, you create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at targets within range.
Okay.
You know what? Never mind. I don't want to do this.
Okay.
I totally and completely changed my mind.
Okay.
I want to cast Eldritch Blast at the closest target.
Kuatoa 3?
Damn it! I was so ready, and then I was so not.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I also want to equip my staff. Is that okay?
Yeah. So you get there's two bolts from Eldritch Blast, so you can attack 2 separate things, or this one twice.
Let me check something though.
Eldritch Blast
I'd
is rated like 120 feet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to attack 2 of them.
Okay. So roll 2 separate spell attacks.
Okay. Is it just +2 right now, or is
That'd
it
be plus 6.
6?
So you roll 2d20 plus 6. I can do basic math. Just instead of letting Discord do the math there. So that is a 15 and a 21. I believe both of those hit. Yeah, both of those hit. So you're attacking 3 and 5?
Yes.
All right. So roll separately, please. The damage for 3 and then the damage for 5. So that'd be 1d10 plus 6, and then once again, 1d10 plus 6. 12. Okay. And then a 10. All right. So Zane, again, you hear a zip thud and then you hear a gargling sound behind you, and you panic, and you see the two nearest, and the hands come out, one of which is holding your rod of the Pact Keeper, as both of them... You get the feeling that these things are not overly strong. They did not take that hit well. So, after that, 3 is going to use its movement here. It's going to use the rest of it to climb up on the boat right next to you, Zane, and is going to use the spear that you now notice it's holding. It's short, about 2 feet long, with a crude stone end on it, and it's going to attempt to stab you. That's a natural 1. Okay, so as it gets up, fuck's sakes, as it gets up and goes to stab you, it slips. Having been disoriented from your Eldritch Blast, boop, falls back into the water. This one here is going to come up to the boat, use the rest of its movement, and come right up next to you, Quirin, and is going to do a similar tactic.
Motherfucker.
That is a 16
Or
to hit.
19. Nope.
Okay. So it comes and it stabs you. Ting! Hits your plate mail armor. I'm just trying to get these all organized. This one here is going to use its swim movement. And is going to come to here on the boat, still in the water. As is this one. As you're watching these ones move, this seems to be a practice routine. This looks very rehearsed. And because everyone rolled shit initiative, these ones are going to come to the front of the boat here. Mo, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
Because I know that Zaz and Alastair can take care of the ones that are by them.
Right.
Once they clear up. I'm going to run over. Obviously around the stairs, but the
Of course.
pathing is weird.
Yeah.
And I'm going to protect my cleric and attack number 4.
All right, go ahead and make an attack roll. Your first attack roll.
Yeah. First attack roll of the night.
Yeah, it's been a long night, but we're getting into combat.
And
which is always good.
that's
Just with the shifting?
proficiency. Yeah, so that'd be battle axe first. I'm just trying to remember what my modifiers are.
It would be your strength bonus plus your proficiency bonus.
Yeah,
so it
so
should
that's
be somewhere
plus-
like yeah.
Plus 7.
Excuse me.
17.
17 definitely hits. Go ahead
Alright.
and roll for damage on that. It's a D8, if I recall.
Yeah.
Oh,
5.
what number is that? Number 4? Oh, so you go and you chop it, and its arm that's holding the spear just falls off. Just it kind of looks at its arm and just kind of almost comically just screams at it.
I'm gonna follow up with the Raven Queen.
Okay, go ahead and make another attack roll. Alastair, you are on deck, so be prepared for that.
22.
22
That
definitely
definitely
hits.
Eight.
8 points of damage. With that, you chop its other arm just clean off. Just shing, shing, and it's kind of queer. And what you see is this fish creature's arms just both be hacked off. And then as the blood just almost like Tarantino-like just squirts everywhere, it just kind of and falls backwards and falls into the water.
Good.
Cool. I've still
Good.
got
Good.
one more attack.
Yes,
Man,
but
that's-
it would have to be a melee attack.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that-
So,
Where did you move from? Because I believe you moved from next to
besides-
Zane, so that was 20 feet.
So I've got 10. Actually, I'm gonna move.
Body block.
Body break.
I'm just gonna move there.
Okay.
I can't see that one yet. I can hear it, but I can't see it.
All right.
That's my turn.
Okay, Alastair, you're up. What would you like to do?
Good.
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on fucking this guy here.
This guy here.
Sorry, this guy, 20 feet from me on the ship.
2?
Number 2.
I can't, for some reason, I can't see the... Ah, sorry, I had the wrong selector thing. Yeah, number
Okay.
2. Yes, number 2. I'm going to cast
Alright.
Hunter's Mark on it,
Okay.
and then that's a bonus action, and then I'm going
Right.
to run over here, and I am going to attack twice.
All right. Go ahead and make your 2 attacks.
I also get advantage on the...
Yes.
Oh god.
Let's... God, it's been so long since I've used the Blaster. So we got fucking like 1 million. That's one.
Yeah, that hits.
And then the next one is a 15.
That also hits.
Okay, let me read Hunter's Mark again real quick. Hunter's Mark, I believe, just does an extra 1d...
8, I believe. Or no, it's
1d6.
D6.
Yes. Alright, cool. So... That means... Okay, cool. So I can do... Wow, okay. Actually, that'd be plus 12. Yeah. Oh, wow, I'm dumb. Wow. Yeah, it does 39 damage.
So, Alastair, dropping his mop, pulls out his sword and just runs over to this fish creature. And again, almost comically, the fish creature hops up on the deck and is like, heh, 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 and looks at Alastair running at him with rage in his eyes and the sword, and the creature's just like, ah! As Alastair just like brings the sword right up and just as the fucking kuto is cut from hole to hole and just opens like a book and just falls on the ground. Why 39 damage on a fucking Kuatoa, man?
Just to make sure it's dead.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna use the rest of my movement to move there, and then my turn.
I'm gonna make you guys fucking pay.
This is our job to kill them then.
Okay, so 40 feet. I need Zaz, Zane, Quirin, Mo, Wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom.
Wisdom?
Wisdom. Ooh.
21.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
Not bad.
15.
Okay.
Oh!
Yes.
Everyone who succeeded on the wisdom saving throw, make a perception check for me, please.
Who succeeded?
Everyone but Mo.
Make a perception?
Perception check, yes.
14.
14?
16.
Okay, Quirin and Zane, what you see is looking
Quirin.
over-
Oh yeah, he got 18. Sorry.
You see a head on the opposite side of the boat there from Zane, peeking out and muttering something. Right about there.
Fishmancer.
Muttering something. Mo, you are... Allow me to read hold person to you. Choose a humanoid you can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. It's up to 1 minute, so a maximum of 10 rounds. At the end of each of your turns, you can make another wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell will end. Okay?
Okay.
Just so you're aware. So at your turn, you'll have to make a wisdom saving throw to end the
Can I
effect.
speak? Or is that just moot?
I believe paralysis. Let me double check.
I know that's a weird question.
No, that's a completely valid question. This is why DM screens have conditions, because conditions are strange. Paralyzed is you are incapacitated, so you can't move or speak. You automatically will fail strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls against you will have advantage. And any attack that hits you is a critical hit. Okay?
All right.
Zaz, it is your turn.
Okay.
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 Alistair he's got no one there to help him out. I'm gonna come up over here, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
I'm gonna put that mop right back in your hand. No, I'm kidding.
Stay in your lane.
He's like Jax from League. He doesn't need a sword. He fights with a mop.
Are you proficient with improvised weapons?
No, but I might
No, you're
have
not.
to train in that.
And from here, I'm just gonna probably same deal.
Okay.
Just Thorn Whip
Thorn
the
Whip?
dude. I'll Thorn Whip number 8.
Yes. Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack there.
Wow.
Oh,
This one is just like underneath. So as it's moving, you can see it. You go to whip, and it just moves where the edge of the ship blocks your vision of it. And there's a splash sound as the whip hits the water. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Zaz?
Let me see if I can ready this one spell. Quick second.
Readying an action
That's an action, yeah.
is an action.
Oh, it's a reactionary spell. That's what I was looking at, but it's not. I was remembering
Okay.
it wrong. Yeah, no, I'm good.
All right, Quirin, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm going to jump over here.
Okay.
Here, look down at the fish priest. And then I am going to cast Sacred Weapon.
Spiritual weapon, you mean?
Spirit Weapon. Why do I keep messing that up?
Sacred weapon.
It's been a long week.
1 week. All right.
Sacred Bolt.
All
Here's your
right.
spiritual weapon. Place it where you
Yes.
will.
Find him.
Okay.
And then
it's-
I'm going to attack him.
All right, so go ahead and make an attack roll with that spiritual weapon.
23.
Yeah, that hits. It's a fucking Kuatoa, man.
Can you flank with your own spiritual weapon?
No.
6.
6 points of damage. Let me just see if he maintains concentration. He do. All right. 6 points of damage. Just checking his health here. All right. So as it kind of catches one of like the dorsal fins, I think. Yeah, dorsal fins. Yeah, I'm right in saying that. Just kind of catches it and takes the top off of it a little bit. Kind of looks at you. It's still kind of muttering something as it's holding Mo. Anything else? You there, Quirin.
Nope, that's it.
All right. So that brings us to just seeing who I've got here. Zane.
Yeah, I want to cast Eldritch Blast at 3 and 5.
That would make sense, and that's really bad positioning on my part. Go ahead and roll 2 attack rolls. Oh, man. Okay. So that one doesn't hit. That was on 3. That one hits, so the one on 5. So go ahead and roll 1d10 plus 6 against 5. 12 points of damage. So, Zane, you kind of hold out, and your Rod of the Pact Keeper in your left hand kind of gets in the way, and it kind of goes wide. And number 3 kind of watches it go by and goes, as number 5's like, as number 5 just fucking explodes. Just like body, like sitting there with like the smoking fish stump as its head's just fucking gone. And just falls back into the water. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Zane?
No.
All right. That brings us to some fish people's turn. Hey, yo, it's your boy, H.P. Lovecraft, back at it again. Fish people. So, as I take a sip of cold pumpkin spice latte, Kuatoa 3 is finally going to climb up, and it is going to attempt to give you a little stabby stab there, Zane. Does a 16 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, so that... Oh, fuck off. 5 points of piercing damage. As it just... It just kind of stabs you.
Okay.
All right. At this point, number 6 is going to climb up and is going to make an attack at you there, Mo. This has advantage. It's a 22.
That hits.
Okay, so
17.
it's a critical hit. Because you're paralyzed. That is 9 points of piercing damage as it runs up and just kind of stabs you again. again, very organized. It's like they've done this before. 8 and 7 are going to hop up on the shore, and they're both going to run up to their respective guys here, and they are going to make a net attack against each of you. So natural 1 on Zaz, natural 5 on Alastair. So you're both almost in sync as they both hop up with a set of nets and go to throw them. You both sidestep them just back. It's very anime-esque. Mo, it is your turn. You are still paralyzed. So I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please. This is the only time you have to make it.
Not.
Oof. No.
Nope. I'm not wise.
Oh wait, no, it's not. Yeah, sorry, my bad. All right, so that's that. Alastair, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I would like to. Where is it? Just saw it. Fuck. Oh my gosh. Yeah, sure. Oh fuck, I'm gonna have to dispatch this thing. Okay. Shit. Okay. I am going to make one attack. How's this work? Okay. I'm going to make one attack against this fish person in front of me.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. 12 damage.
Okay, that's on number 7.
Yep.
You cut him up so bad, he wishes you didn't cut him up so bad.
Is he still alive?
He is.
Damn. Fuck. I'm going to use my movement and take that attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Hold on, wait. Hold up. Gotta measure something. I don't know.
That's 15 to hit you on the attack of opportunity, so don't worry about that.
Oh, okay. So, then I'm going to use my second action.
Okay.
To cast Channel Divinity of your enemy on the priest guy.
Okay. Can you read that to me, please?
That is, as an action, you can choose one creature within 60 feet that you can see to make a wisdom saving throw of 15. Fiends and undead have a disadvantage at saving throw.
This is not a fiend. And you said wisdom?
It's an undead.
Yes. 15.
13.
On failure, the creature is frightened and its speed is reduced to 0, and it can't benefit from bonuses to speed for 1 minute until it takes any damage. On a success, the creature's speed is halved for 1 minute or whatever. Since we're on a moving ship, I figured if its speed is 0, we're just gonna leave.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fair assumption. So, what ends up happening is...
And that's for a whole minute.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and that still have a bonus action, so I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the one on number 6.
Okay. Number 6, which is this one.
Right next to Mo. And my turn.
Mo, you are no longer paralyzed because of the rage. Well, this fight got neutered pretty quickly. Zane, as you're concentrating, from behind you, as you're dealing with this fish person, you hear something breach the waves. And you hear a deep... coming from the water behind you.
So it's not Kotoa 3.
No.
No.
As you look, a massive webbed hand grasps onto the side of the ship and pulls it, and the whole ship rocks. As something, Zane, you've probably read about, as a massive ocean troll begins crawling onto the ship. Right there.
Ah!
He is going to make an attack against you.
Okay.
One of his 3.
Oh no. I thought
does a
this
20
was too easy.
Does a 21 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are going to take 8 points of slashing damage,
Okay.
and it's going to continue moving, and is going to make a claw attack directly against. Sorry, claw attack there directly against you. Oh man, that is a fucking math. I can't math. 26 to hit.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that hits.
Oh, you're not talking to me.
Yeah, it's on Alaster. Can you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
I for sure can. It's not going to be good, but I can.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I figured. 9.
9. Okay, so to start off, you're going to go ahead and take 13 points of piercing damage.
Archie?
And as its claw comes down to strike you, you hold up your sword, and you hear its claws just as it scrapes down your sword. I need you to put a -1 penalty to all damage rolls done with that sword. Just so you're aware, if this happens 6 times, that sword will be destroyed.
Okay.
Zaz, it's your turn. What would you like to do? Little fish guy, big ass fucking troll.
I thought this was too easy an encounter. Where are those stupid crew people? Where the fuck is Banu?
They're hiding, man.
Okay. I'm going to. Fuck, I don't know. What should I do? Fuck it. Tried and true. I'm gonna moonbeam the shit out of him.
Okay.
Wait, no.
Okay.
Call lightning.
Okay, 1 second. I had Moonbeam underneath him. Call lightning?
Yeah.
1 second here.
Would you like the spell information?
Yes, please. Excellent use of
Ooh.
Avery. Let's see here. It's a saving throw, correct?
Dex 14.
Okay. Dex of 14. Let me just check out its dex. Oh, no. Okay. It's actually fairly dexterous for something that big. 14! Succeeds.
Oh, okay.
13 plus 1. So that's still what, half?
Yeah, half.
Yep.
Okay.
Just reading up on that. Boop. 6.
Okay. Now, and that's 6 damage?
Yep.
All right. So the troll kind of slightly moves out of the way, and it catches it. It looks like it did a fair amount of damage, probably more than you were expecting. However, this is a wooden ship. And as the lightning strikes, Zaz, I need you to roll a D100 for me, please.
You got it, Holmes.
53. All right. It was 50%. It was 50% chance. You succeeded by 3.
Hey.
There's a burn mark left on the ground, but the troll kind of looks at you. All right. Does that end your turn?
Cannot wait for this motherfucker to poof. I'm done.
You're a poof. All right.
I'll show you.
Quirin, you're up. What would you like to do?
Well, since my target disappeared,
Yeah.
that I think I can do 15 feet. So 20 feet. Yep. And then I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on the troll.
It succeeds the saving throw.
Well, then I do nothing. Except for back
All
up
right.
just a little bit more.
Okay. Zane, you're up. What would you like to do
Panic.
at the disco?
I would like to cast Eldritch fucking Blast
At whom still?
at both Katoa 3 and the Ocean Troll.
Okay. So just kind of like splitting it, kind of like Iron Man and Endgame style. One on either hand. All right, make 2 attacks, please. And that's against 3.
Yeah, the ones.
Unfortunately, even though he's point blank, you're so focused on the troll, you just kind of shoot next to his head. And he's like, ah! The 19 definitely hits, though. Go ahead and roll some damage on that. 14. All right. Let me make a mark of that. What's he got? Okay. So with that, you fire, and the seaweed and the barnacles kind of blast off, and it leaves actually quite a sizable gash on this troll's back. It sort of kind of winces at the pain. Anything else from you, Zane?
No.
All right. Kutoa 3 is going to make an attack against you. 16?
Yeah, that hits.
All right. That is 5 points of piercing damage as you're like, Pooh! And suddenly there's like a sharp pain in your side. You look down, there's this little fish creature like, just kind of stabbing you in the chest. Kuatoa 6 is going to go ahead and make an attack against you, Mo. No longer at advantage. Doesn't hit. Not even going to bother with that. And then Kuatoa 8 is going to make an attack against you, Zaz.
Yep.
Not even going to bother saying because I know that doesn't hit.
Kill.
And Kuatoa 7 is going to dive off the side of the ship, use its increased movement speed to get there. That brings us to Mo's turn. Mo, what would you like to do?
Okay, so Alastair has Hunter's Mark. I'm gonna make one attack against number 6.
Okay.
I wanna see how that goes, and then
All right, by all means.
12.
12 does not hit. So as you go and swing, it just kind of glances off, and you kind of knock the spear back a little bit. You almost got his hand, though. Real close.
I'm gonna make another one.
Okay.
So
That
22.
definitely hits. Go ahead and roll the damage there.
six.
6 points of damage. All right. So the only uninjured, one of the only uninjured beings on this ship, suddenly gets up quite a decent cut right across his
Didn't I
chest.
cut his arms off already?
No, it was another one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This one hopped up.
Okay.
Anything else from you, Mo?
I'm gonna move.
As
Yeah.
you do, the troll is going to take an attack of opportunity against you.
I'm okay with that.
27.
That hits.
Where's my d12s? There they are. I'm kidding. Don't worry. I heard the buttholes clench.
I've got health to spend.
That is 16 points of piercing damage.
Alright.
As you just kind of run by, it holds its claw and just gets you right on the shoulder.
Now I just want to see. Just check our thing. Is that?
Alastair, you are on deck.
Yes.
Just remember that that -1 penalty.
Is
Yep.
action surge a bonus act? That's a.
It's just a
bonus.
thing you do, yeah.
Oh, okay, so I don't
It's
even
just
like.
a fighter skill.
Yeah.
Okay, so that wouldn't take up my bonus action. So
Nope.
okay, so I'm gonna make one more. I'm gonna make my third attack and then use action surge for 2 more because I
Yes, that is
plus-
exactly
okay.
how that works.
So you
So
want me to
make
roll
your-
those?
So make
3?
yeah, roll them all 3 at once. All against the ocean troll, sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
And my flanking?
It made an attack of opportunity against you. No, you're not.
Okay.
So let's see here. All 3 hit.
All.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, so that's
So it'll be 2d8 plus the bonus, and then 1d6 plus the bonus.
Yeah. Okay. 2d8 plus 4. And then nice.
Okay, so 21 points of damage.
And I'm gonna
Okay.
pull that for the Raven Queen. I'm gonna pop that heal and heal those.
Gotcha. Sounds good. All right. Anything else from you?
That's it.
It's a busy turn. Alastair, you're up. What would you like to do?
I'm going to drop Hunter's Mark thing behind me. I'm going to
Gotcha.
put Hunter's Mark on the ocean troll.
Okay, let me just get this.
And that is my bonus action. I'm going to take 2 attacks against it.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Would be a +8.
Yes. Plus 8. This is for the first one, so 19.
19 hits.
And
26.
26 hits, yeah. I was like, math.
Both of those hit.
Alright, cool. So, we do... Man, hold up.
6 level paladins, guys.
Yeah,
Uh,
it gets worse.
Plus 12. Oh, I have to do it. Shit.
Should make a multi-classes of warlock too.
$28 damage.
28 damage. With that, there's a shroom, shroom, and huge wounds open up on the troll's body. Doing a bit of math. All right. Anything else from you?
No, I'm just gonna hold strong.
All right. That brings us to the troll's turn. Alastair, as
Yes.
soon as the blade leaves the troll's body, you notice that all the wounds appear to be closing and healing. It's a troll.
Yeah,
For those
this is
who
what
don't
they
know.
do.
This is what they do. Okay? So the troll is going to make 3 attacks. Fortunately, only do one. It's going to make a bite attack against you, Alastair. Natural 20.
Yes.
I'm sorry. So that's a
That's how it
28.
goes.
28 to hit.
Yeah.
That would be. Watch me roll low now. Oh, it's not too bad. Yes, that's 10 points of slashing damage or piercing damage.
Okay.
Sorry, I got that backwards on my stat block here. And then it's going to take a bite and it's kind of like spin around and do almost like kind of like a windmill motion as it takes 2 swipes at Mo. First one is a 14.
Doesn't hit.
The second one is 22.
That hits.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please. So, as you take your 15 points of slashing damage, the last claw catches the edge of the Raven Queen's projection and leaves quite a mark in the handle. You have a negative 1 penalty to all attack rolls and damage with that weapon.
Oh, man.
Okay. Let's see how fast this. 1 sec. Yeah, the priest is fucking long gone. I'm not even gonna bother with that anymore. That's a unique way of dealing with it.
I thought it was good.
That's pretty good. Zaz, you're up. What would you like to do?
I'm going to continue with my previous spell. Just keep her going.
Okay. And that was Call Lightning, correct?
Yes.
What is the saving throw for you again?
Dex 14.
Yeah, I just rolled a 19.
Half damage. Rounded up.
Up.
5.
So it takes 5. All right. Yowie, wowie. At this point, he's looking pretty hurt. Not looking too good. As you got him real good with that one. I need you to roll a d100, please. The boat is still made of wood, as far as we know. With that, the deck of the boat begins to catch fire.
No.
Luckily beneath the lake troll, who is going to take an additional 5 points of fire damage. It just kind of looks down at it. It seems unfazed by fire for everyone who thinks they know how trolls work.
It is of the water.
Zaz, anything else from you?
Nah, I'm good.
All right, Zane. No, Quirin. Quirin, you are up. My bad.
All right. I'm going to move
see
the
you, Rick.
spiritual weapon first, and then
Okay.
attack number 6.
All right, go ahead and make an attack against number 6 there.
19.
It hits. Go ahead and roll damage. You know what? No, don't.
Sure.
It just falls in half. Like you just saw right through. It had 2 hit points.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. And then I'm going to Sacred Flame number 3.
Alrighty, go ahead, Tanner. Make a saving. No,
15.
roll your damage.
Boop, boop, boop.
There's because I have saving throws and I have saving no's.
12.
Nice.
Finish my turn by moving this one more up, and then be done.
All right, now it's Zane's turn. Zane, what would you like to do? If you are talking, you seem to have been muted by Discord again for some reason.
Hello?
Oh,
There
there
it
you
is.
are. Hello.
I'm just really tired suddenly. I guess I want to cast Witch Bolt at the
At the ocean troll. Oh, at the trollman. All right. And is that you have to roll to hit that, correct? Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and do that. What just happened there? Oh, there it is. 15 hits. Mainly because you'd have. No, you have the +2.
How many do I roll again?
It's just be 2d12.
That's awful. That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
+6?
No,
No, that's
it. It would be
That's Eldritch Blast
it'd be
exclusive.
+2 because you're Rod of the Packkeeper.
okay.
23 points of damage. Jesus Christ. You guys hurt. So, as it's looking at the fire, just it kind of cracks its neck and looks back at you. Just hate in its eyes, Zane.
I'm done.
Anything else from you?
I said I'm done.
You're done? All right. With that, the Kuato in the water here, just gonna dip beneath the waves. Doesn't appear to come back up. Number 8 is going to make an attack against you, Zayas. 16.
My thing is 16.
Oh, so. All right. 2. You take 2 damage.
How dare you?
Just. Ow! The fuck? It's a minor inconvenience. You swear you hear one of the mushrooms go, ow! Now that you know they talk, you can kind of envision what they say.
Sorry, Steve.
It's okay. Mo, you're up. What would you like to do?
Let me see. I got less health. Just make 3 attacks.
Okay.
Together or
Yeah, just make them together for the sake of expediency. So we have a 6. Yeah, that all hits. So roll your 2d8 plus your 1d6, but remember your d6 roll will have a -1 penalty to it.
yeah.
Okay.
And then 1d6, and then that's -1, so that's +3. Okay.
So that's 23 points of damage. Jesus. Excuse me. With that, just gore flying everywhere. The troll's kind of beginning to sway, and it's looking pretty rough. Alastair, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I would like to try and duck through its legs to get on the other side of it.
Okay.
Um,
Going to take an attack of up. It's not going to attack of opportunity misses.
Okay. Then I am going to.
Isn't there fire?
There is. Everyone hates Alastair. You're going to take 7 fire damage. Thank you for reminding me there.
Okay.
I would have put a marker down, but it would have just been engulfed by the fucking token. So.
Okay. I'm going to. I'm going to pull the whip out of my side, from my side, not out of my side, and and whip it good.
All right, go ahead and make a whip attack roll. I really hope it's a cool whip.
No.
That would be for the first one. So 14
15 hits.
or so 15. Okay.
Yeah.
For the second one. Oh, not 20.
And that 20 hits. Go ahead and roll your. You know what?
Damage.
I'm gonna say if you want to roll your damage, you can, but it has 6 hit points left.
Oh, I do want to see it. Okay, so this is for. Hold up. Okay. This is for the first whip. And
Krakatoa.
I really want to see that crit damage. So that's holy shit. Is it just a weapon damage? Because this is radiant as well.
It'd be doubling the dice for the radiant damage too.
Okay.
Any dice rolled get doubled on a nat 20.
28 damage. And technically, I can do this too. So that turns into a 6. So it's 30-something.
Ooh, quite a bit of damage.
Yeah.
As you do that, in your head you hear together. Yeah. And the troll, battered and bruised, falls on its face. Alastair,
Golden light coming out of it.
Do you end your turn, Alastair?
Yes.
The troll, lying dead on the ground, its wounds begin to heal, and its eyes open, and it's going to make 3 attacks against
Yeah.
Mo, Alastair, and Zane, all lined up in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Just
didn't it
one big
die?
backhand.
There's a reason I did that. Don't worry.
That is 23 to hit Mo.
Hits.
Are any of these saving throws?
No.
Damn it.
That's a 23 to hit Mo. That's a 20 to hit Alastair.
Yeah.
And a nat 1 to hit Zane, which I guess kind of makes sense because he's the farthest away. So, Mo and Alastair, I need you both to make dexterity saving throws.
Add +4 to that, Mo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then, as well, ooh, Mo's taking quite a bit of damage.
19.
Okay. Oh. Plus your D4 there.
No, it's +4.
Oh, is it just straight +4? My
Yeah,
apologies.
Aura of Protection.
So, Mo, you're going to take 9 points of slashing damage. Alastair, 4 points. Mo, as the claw goes by, it strikes your Raven Queen's projection. Now has a -2 to all damage rolls. Fuck! The Ocean Troll looks fucking haggard, but it's still alive. Top of the round. Zaz, what would you like to do?
No. I'm gonna... Fuck it, you know what? I want to do the fun thing. I'm gonna do the cast lightning, but I'm gonna target ahead of the Kuatoa.
Okay.
I just really want to kill it.
The one right next to you?
The only one left.
The Ocean's Troll is still alive.
Yeah, but this is the only Kuatoa.
Okay.
He's gonna set this goddamn boat on fire. Oh wait, he already has.
Okay, it is a lit, but it's not like a raging inferno. It's like 3
It's made
candles
of
that got rowdy.
wood.
Okay, so it hits the Kuatoa, but Zaz, you need to make a dex saving throw.
Well, I could just have the thing go ahead of it within 5 feet.
Okay, there you go. I heard you were attacking, like you were shooting it at the head of the Kuatoa.
No.
Okay.
Ahead of it, like beside it.
Yeah, so it fails the saving throw. You guys smell fish sticks. Zaz, D100, please. Because now you're attacking the boat directly. Now there's 2 spots of this boat on fire.
God damn it.
The Kuatoa is dead, though. The Kuatoa is just fucking gone. Anything else from you, Zaz?
No.
All right. Quirin, you're up. What would you like to do?
Here. Hit him with my spinning top.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
13.
Does not hit.
Alright, and Sacred Flame, deck save.
It
15?
succeeds.
Oh, motherfucker.
19.
Well, I'm just gonna stand there ineffectually then.
All right.
Go me.
Zane, you're up. What would you like to do?
Did I cast Witch Bolt? I'm in concentration, right?
Yes, you did.
Okay, so I'm just gonna attack.
Okay. Roll your 2d12 plus 2.
Oh my god,
7.
that's bad.
With that, all of a sudden, the troll just and collapses again. Apparently dead.
That's what we thought last time.
All right.
Keep attacking it.
Mo, you're up. What would you like to do?
3 attacks.
Okay.
Actually,
They all
wait.
hit.
Okay, they all hit.
Well, do you want to do something else?
Well, no, I was gonna say because because of dual wielder, I can do this as an action without
Okay.
spending an action. I put away the Raven's Queen and just pull out another hand axe.
Okay. That's fine.
And because it came back last time. Can I roll damage?
Yeah. It's dead.
Okay.
So kind of hack at it. It hurt. Anything else?
No.
All right, Alastair, you're up.
Sorry. Well. I'm going to cast. Oh God. No, I'm just going to attack twice with the radiant damage.
It hits. And it does
Okay.
damage. Anything else? You're attacking a dead body right now.
Oh. Okay, no, I'm going to use Divine Sense, detect good and evil, within 60 feet.
Okay. You get 2 pings.
I look to my left.
The ping's to your right.
Oh. Like directly to my right?
A little bit further. And then, of course, the troll in front of you.
I'm gonna try and just like saw this thing's head off.
All right. As you're sawing the head off, the wound begins closing around your sword.
Nope. Pull that shit right out.
All right. And with that, again, the troll just wakes up again. Its wounds closing. And it's going to go ahead and make an attack roll against Mo, Alastair, and Zane.
All right.
Maybe you guys should move. It's a 19 to hit Mo.
Nope.
It's
Or-
an 11,
Or
It's
actually,
11.
yeah, that's sorry, 17.
11 to
Sorry.
hit Alastair,
No.
and a 15 to hit Zane. Did that hit or not?
Yes, I said that hits.
Okay, sorry, I
Didn't
didn't
hear
hear
you.
you.
Sorry, I was making sure you hear me.
All right, so who did that hit? It hit Zane and it hit Mo?
Yes.
All right. This is a 13 damage to Mo, 11 damage to hit Zane.
Yeah.
Okay, and you both need to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Add +4.
To both of us?
Yes.
It's,
Anything within 10 feet.
Yeah, it's an aura he has.
What?
19.
So Zane, now the claw strikes your rod of the Pact Keeper, and really doesn't do anything because it's a magical weapon. But you have a -1 on that. If that reaches -6, it will be destroyed. That ends the troll's turn. Zaz, you're up. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna beam it.
Okay. You can go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay.
With that, troll dies again.
But here's a question for you.
Yes.
I'm keeping my moonbeam there.
Okay.
Does it still like just keep healing through it?
It's healing through it.
Okay. And my turn.
All right. Quirin, you're up. What would you like to do?
It's a dead body right now, right?
Currently.
Okay. I am going to move this above its head and
Okay.
hold my sacred flame for when it starts moving again.
You're putting it above its head, so like here-ish?
Yeah, like right there, yeah.
Okay.
And just holding it until it starts moving again.
Okay. I'm going to let all 5 of you, because this is going to go all night.
Yeah.
You can all make a nature check.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh,
All right.
fuck.
Zaz gets it with 19.
Yeah.
7.
Typically, trolls, Zaz, you've encountered them throughout your traveling and your mercenary days. Typically, trolls will continue to regenerate and come back to life unless the wounds are cauterized. However, this troll seems to be water-based, so fire probably isn't going to do the trick.
I was using fucking radiant.
Yes, you were.
God
All
damn
right.
it.
Query, that ends your turn?
Yep.
All right, Zane, you're up. What would you like to do? It's a dead body currently.
Lightning? Like more lightning?
Extra? More? Extra lightning?
Give me a whole second here.
I mean, I only have one more thing I could think of.
I can't think of anything.
Can we just roll it off the ship?
And then
Might
I'll
make it
come
heal
back.
faster.
I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay. Just kind of
Okay.
backing away in fear.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Sorry. Go.
Mo, you're up. What would you like to do? It's water-based. You can't cauterize it. It's water-based.
Huh.
I don't have anything that's cold.
Chill
It's not my jam.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna move to this side. Yeah, I guess that's the only. But chill touch is necrotic damage. Hmm. Oh, actually, yeah. I'm gonna cast chill touch.
Yeah, I was going to say,
I
chill
just-
touch is...
It's necrotic, but it can't heal.
It's
Oh.
true. Yeah.
All right.
So I'm going to say with that, yeah, you hold chill touch. And as you watch the wounds try and close, they don't quite make it as chill touch holds them back. And suddenly you watch the flesh stop resisting. And that was a lot longer a fight than I was expecting. Yes, the answer was cold damage. We should freeze it.
But
chill
chill
Nice.
touch isn't technically cold damage.
I know.
It has chill in the name.
But
I know,
it's
I know.
necrotic damage.
Like a cold dead grasp.
Yes.
See, I was gonna say my searing smite. The text says that your weapon flares with white hot intensity. So I was like, that's not. It does fire damage, but it's not technically fire. But
Yeah, it's fine.
I had nothing.
So
I have
So we'll
healing
call it-
spells and those two that I use.
we'll call it there tonight. Bane's also a thing.
yes.